Hi, I am Sheikh Mahbub Basha. Welcome to my channel. Happy learning.
So this is a biogas plant, a nano one, very small in size. So this is for a student's project. So the biogas plant has basically two parts, mainly two parts. Number one is digester and number two is gas collector. So first of all, let us understand what is a digester. Basically it is a cylinder and there is a tube from the top to almost to the bottom of this cylinder. This is inlet to add your gobar gas, food waste or garden waste. So this is a digester and this is the inlet feeder for the waste. Next, and here there is a digesting material which is full of microbes which can be prepared using ready-made available microbes chemicals or by keeping the cow dung solution, water plus cow dung for about 30 days. You can get rich of this microbes, digesting microbes, which are nothing but very small bacteria which can eat all this food we are giving, and in turn they release some gases, which gases we are calling as biogas. Mainly it is methane, hydrogen sulfide and carbon dioxide. So methane is flammable, so that methane we are using as the biogas. Right. So here, whenever you add something, already it is filled to its maximum extent. At the beginning itself, we have added some microbe material like cow dung kept for 30 days or 40 days, 25 days. So whenever you add some food waste, some input, it gives some output. So because of the addition, it gives something in the output. This is the outlet. Here you get some material that is almost like a liquid which is called as slurry. Slurry is the balance residue left after the digestion and release of gases is done by the microbes. The remaining part is the slurry, which is rich in minerals and which can be used as a fertilizer to the plants. Because I am saying it is a nano one, it can be used in your house for about, for example, let it be your 3 or 4 members family. So daily you are adding some food waste, vegetable waste, and you are getting some slurry. So maybe half liter or 1 liter you will get diluted and give it to your plants in your terrace garden or balcony garden, whatever you have. Then the gas is emitted by digesting in food we have given, the microbes in turn release some products that are gases. That gas, let it be methane gas. So there are so many other gases, mainly methane. So let it be methane. So this methane is taken from this outlet. So at every point we have a tap. If whenever you want to operate this, you can on or off this one. So this is connected to a rubber tube to this channel. Right? So this is about the digester. So mainly a cylinder. There is one input, feeder, and there is one output. So whenever you add some food waste, you will get some material that is called as slurry. And here the gases produced can be collected through this outlet. So this is mainly digester. Then let us move to the gas chamber. The methane gas produced in the digester passes through this rubber tube and enters into this chamber. So this chamber is basically a tall cylinder. So at the bottom, for stability, some gravel or some material is added, some mass is added just to give stability and make a horizontal platform. So here we use a cylinder, a bucket, which is smaller in size, much smaller in size than this, right? Then we fill this area between this main cylinder and this bucket. The leftover area here is filled with the water. Now, a cylinder whose bottom is open is inverted. This cylinder is closer to the top but open at the bottom. So, is kept inverted between these two cylinders. So, between this tall cylinder and this small bucket, this inverted bucket is there. You can use any plastic material for this purpose. Right. So the gas entered into this is filling in this area and this bucket is floating in the water. So this bucket, if you keep a mass here, some concrete, suppose one or two blocks of bricks, some stone or some one or two bricks are placed here. So because of that weight, this bucket sinks into the water. Whenever this gas is filled into this chamber, into this area, it first fills this available area. Suppose again additional gas is entering into this chamber, then this cylinder, this bucket starts moving up by increasing this area. So whenever additional gas is added, whenever the pressure inside this chamber is increased, this will move up to increase the volume. When pressure is increased, it adjusts its volume, so the extra gas can be filled into this. Alright. Like that, you have to observe till this bucket reaches this point, there should be some lock at the top. It should not move beyond some level. So, like that, some arrangement is done. Then, this gas, the gas collected in this chamber, which is coming from the digester, is then connected to a Bunsen burner or a stove or your kitchen gas stove. In place of LPG gas, you can use this gas. Okay? Because of this pressure in the LPG cylinder, the gas is filled with high density, so pressure is more. So your LPG gas stove burners holes are very small. Because of the high pressure, that gas can come through the small holes. Whereas in this case, the gas here is not under that much pressure, so the gas sometimes is unable to come out of the ordinary LPG gas stove. So we may be using a burner with the larger, bigger holes. Okay, that is the only difference. So because of the low pressure here, we need to use a burner with the larger holes. Okay, so this is a basic concept. So biogas plant, a Nano model. I am planning this is for a family of 4 members or 3 members. So every day they add their food waste into this. Once this is filled with some pre-designed, pre-prepared micro material. So every day you add some food waste into this. You will get one byproduct that is slurry, which can be used by diluting this one. You can give it to your plants as a fertilizer. Then this gas release can be collected into this one. Once it is collected, it can be used for cooking purpose. In fact, this product this project or this model I am designing is with a plan that I want to use this gas for my lab experiments. We have heat experiments like specific gravity experiment, like operant expansion, coefficient experiment, like that. In case of heat experiments for 10th class and intermediate in my physics lab, I would like to use this gas to the Bunsen burner. Okay? Whenever I have heat experiments, I wanted to use this gas to the principle. Okay, so this is my basic idea. Let me see whether I will be successful or not. So the idea behind this designing this model, working model, is because we have got so many buckets because of painting. This under Nano program, we got some 150 buckets. So I would like to properly utilize those empty buckets, and for that I got this idea, and after a lot of exercise with the available material, I have planned to make a nano biogas plant. Okay, let's see the actual work with the material that is available. Okay, in the next class, in the next video, I will show you how what I have collected from the school, that is from the scrap, and what I am doing and how I am doing to design this